What?
Five handsome men.
Five handsome men.
Oh, is that what making them
And
giggle?
three beautiful
Yes.
That's an
We
empowering
had a
context,
choice.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
That context can alter the circumstances and how they occur.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's a great context. I like that. What else? Should we schedule some laughing and giggling? It's okay. We can just set aside the last part of the course.
I have a question.
Huh?
There were mentioned that people who know about, for example, business, they are good economists. They can't become very rich because they're just a scientist. But if they attend this course and learned how to use the context, would they?
Well, that's an interesting question, and that's what Werner Erhard and Michael Jensen wants to do. There's an ontological, phenomenological approach. We're using it for leader and leadership. You could use it in other disciplines. That's not what we're doing. We could use ontology and phenomenology in the domain of business and economics, and it's applicable there, but all the stuff hasn't been mapped out on how to get that context to use you. It can be done, it hasn't been done, and what we want to do is establish a department, like, you know, you have biology, a department of ontology to study how you can transfer business, wealth. We know we're about 40% of the way through with leader and leadership. So this isn't done. But this will provide a model for business and wealth creation or whatever else you want. But this ontological phenomenological approach is used for leader and leadership. So you can create anything you want in the area of being a leader and leadership. And you could lead the conversation and adapt this conversation into business building. That would be something bigger than yourself that you could take on. And it hasn't been worked out, but you could take it on and use this phenomenological, ontological approach to impact what it is to be a successful business leader just as well as you could do leadership.
When you're a leader, you're a
Yeah, yeah. And you actually have it be transferable. Right now it's not. Entrepreneurship is, huh?
But there are some people who knows how to be a leader, like a natural expression, like something like that, without even attending this course.
Yes,
They're
but
just-
you can't learn it by studying them.
You need to just
Otherwise you could, read Steve Jobs' autobiography, the book, or watch the movie Jobs, right? And then you would be Steve Jobs, but it doesn't work that way. You have to get into the being of Steve Jobs and the phenomena, right? And have it be a context that uses you and master that context. And then that will give you the being of Steve Jobs or Warren Buffett or whoever, an oligarch if you want. We don't know what that is, but pay attention to the process and see if you could adapt that to other disciplines so it actually gets transferred rather
just have to
than
be.
live as,
we just have to be, and then we will this cliche turned.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know it's possible. It works in this paradigm. It may not be 100% worked out, but we have created leaders, people who just, life comes at them and it's just like getting on a bicycle and you ride.
Sounds nice.
Yeah.